So former President Trump shifting his campaign back to Arizona tonight. You remember he visited that state along the border yesterday. He spoke with NewsNation's Ali Bradley in an interview there while he was on the ground in Arizona. Now, in the meantime, authorities were searching for a local man who was wanted for threatening to kill Trump. That suspect you see here is now in custody, and Sheriff Mark Dannels is our guest, Cochise County. He was there, and I know he was on top of this situation. So before I ask you anything else, Sheriff, tell us about it.
Well, good afternoon, Connell. Good to be back on your show. So we had the tip 2 days before this. So we had worked into the night trying to find this individual. We found out who he was, first of all, and then good police work by my men and women. I just got to say that. They went to his house once they identified him, couldn't find him at his house. We made a plan the night before President Trump arrived was to put this out to the public, put it out to all law enforcement, to include our Secret Service, to ensure everybody knew who this guy was. We want him to know that we're looking for him. When President Trump arrived, we had some extra resources there. As he left the airport, we had information that the suspect possibly was heading to the airport. So we shut the motorcade back down, working with Secret Service, shut the highway back down because we didn't want any incidents. Our number one priority, Connell, was to make sure that this event was secure. Nobody got hurt, to include the president. We didn't get him on the highway. Long story short, he went to the border. About hour and a half after he was getting back to the airport, we found him, located him, and took him down while he tried to leave a residence.
Now, this comes on the day in which today we learned that 5 Secret Service agents have been put on leave related to the assassination attempt in Pennsylvania. What I noticed yesterday, we showed Ali Bradley's interview with the former president. That interview was cut short, and Trump said something to the effect of, they're worried about my safety and your safety, and he got in the car very quickly. So your timing is interesting on that. I'm a little surprised that the event even went forward. What was the thought process going through that, just taking any kind of risk with this guy, with what you knew, in terms of having the actual event?
Let me say this, and there's 2 parts. We have a tactical side that was set up for the sheriff's office and our local law enforcement. We gave the information to Secret Service upon us hearing about it and starting to investigate it. I was a little amazed too when President Trump was at the press conference. A media reporter asked the president about the threat. He said he knew nothing about it, which kind of sparked some concerns. And then your reporter Ali Bradley tried to interview President Trump, and he just wanted to get out of there. Secret Service took him out of there. So how the president didn't know, I can't ask that. It's a question that I refer back to the Secret Service. But yeah, at that time, he was still not in custody.
What would you say about your own coordination? You were the local official there coordinating with Secret Service.
We did, and I'll just say this, I said it earlier, we did an amazing job. We took the initiative in a very, we're a rural county. I have 100 sworn deputies,
right,
along with our local party. We did everything we had to do, Connell.
What about Secret Service, though? What would you say about working with them?
We didn't have a problem working with them. The problem was we gave them the information. We went out, identified the guy. We went out, the sheriff's office, to include locating him. And then Secret Service came in. I know they were out with us last night doing a search warrant, started taking more of an active role in it. All I can say is I'm not going to speak for the Secret Service, but I can say I'm proud of my people and what we did, because we kept the president safe, we kept the event safe. Most important to me.
I know you're being careful, which I understand, but it sounds like you know, because goes back to what happened in Pennsylvania, about the coordination, local officials and Secret Service, that you had some questions about that you were surprised yourself that event went forward.
Well, not so much it went forward as the fact that the president didn't know.
Okay.
When the president said that, I'm standing right behind him, as you can see in your video there. I'm standing right behind him. When he said that to the media, he wasn't aware of any threats on him, and then answered it the way he did. And that pretty much cut that short, got in his car, and with the Secret Service, he was pretty much gone after he talked to Ali Bradley and a CBS reporter. And again, this individual still was not in our custody.
Thanks so much for watching. Just go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.